Hey, what's up? Early room stream tomorrow. I just wanted to wish you a well before I do. All right, cool, cool. I'm sorry I walked away from the computer, but hey, welcome to the party. Let's go ahead and get ready to go. Got to get my soda. I went to go get soda and use the bathroom. Ah. Hold up, almost ready to start. Welcome to the party. It's your boy Mountain 10. We're back again for another day. Path of Exile. We're gonna go ahead and do a little leveling, kind of do some stuff to try to get ourselves together. It's one of those things we got to try to get this done. So just so everybody knows, we do have a 2 subscription MTX that's still available till tomorrow, I think. Or is that today? Hold up. Nope, that was ended today. It ends today. So if y'all didn't do it, y'all didn't get that. Y'all didn't get it. All right, so let me go ahead and try to get myself together. Let me see what this is. What did I do? What did I do?
The tale of
Ah, that's what it. Combustion. Hold up. I gotta be level 8 for combustion.
while we live, we are blessed.
Stay sharp out there.
Yes?
So raging spirits, some phantasms, that, and we're gonna have combustion. So we're gonna have to pull this out because we're gonna want to put on one of the other ones, but we're actually at least going pretty good. We got this. We need to get some other stuff together. Get that melee splash. We're gonna go with cold. And one last but not least, we're gonna go with that's it. That should be able to take care of the rest of everything we got. We should be able to work this out.
Farewell.
Now what we did was we kind of went back and started again because we had So one thing about you gotta kind of when you're playing PoE, you gotta kind of know your characters. Gotta know what you're doing a little bit. If you don't, you usually get yourself into a situation where you're like, "Oops, I just got myself beat up." Okay, so one of the things we just did was we just leveled, right? Now what I did was I added in something on this one, which is combustion, and it just made them very, very strong. And the reason why is because of the following. So summon raging spirits, you get summon raging spirits. They have 100% fire conversion. Then I added in elemental proliferation. So when they ignite, there's a 20% chance for them to ignite. So they're gonna ignite. Then I added in, hey, what did we get? We have a 45% chance for ignite, 10% more fire damage, and we're taking and doing a -10 to their fire resistance, so that makes them creatures very susceptible. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and enhance our army here, and we're gonna go ahead and just kind of go through, because what we're just looking is to get through. And so we're just gonna keep on going through and just make ourselves, you know, a little bit better at what we're doing. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and go this is one of my favorite type builds. This is a Soul Rest build. Nobody likes using Soul Rest these days, but Soul Rest is still a very strong to me type of build. See, it's fire and ignite resistant, so make this guy is like automatically my antithesis. Eventually we're gonna kill him, but so hard.
I need more mana.
All right, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of skip through a lot of this extra stuff. We just need to get ourselves to the next area. So this is level 9 area. We're level 8 because we just got the ability to use those powers. But we're gonna go ahead and just kind of. It's level 9. We're gonna keep on moving. We shouldn't even be stopping for anything really. So what we're just gonna do is we're gonna keep on running through.
Ignorance brought you here, sister, to the one place where your talents are free.
Come on, we got this. We got this. So we lost our minions again. There we go.
My creation would not have fallen so easily. When I'm ready, I'm not before.
Ah.
Fate smiles when darkness
There we go.
sirens appear to be dying.
There we go. Now they don't last very long, but at least they, you know, they're a little more cannon fodder.
Please understand that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this.
And that's how you die properly, sailor boy.
You know, I forgot to pull that pull the A clarity in, because clarity would definitely help out with the casting for now. Let's go. Let's get on out of here. Oh, I still got to do this. Hey, Nate.
When I'm ready, I'm not before.
Ooh. I'm 11. we go. Come on, come on. You know,
Fair grade. So,
For some, Nova, if you must.
bless offering. Absolution, absolution.
Be well.
Off the first bat, off the first one, a ball absolution. That's just lovely. You know, ball absolution right off the bat. All right, so let me get this. That one. All right, let's go ahead and look. So we're gonna replace that with that. All right, hold up. Minion damage, I had to pull that one in.
Take care. When I'm ready, and not before.
There we go, there we go, there we go. Orb of Fusion, there we go. There we go. There we go. And I need more strength. All right, we gotta do something for strength. And Man, I ain't done nothing of that.
When I'm ready and not Ooh, let's go. It's nice to see there's still some life in this twitching corpse of a continent.
There we go. Ooh, let's go. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. So this is one of the ones where we're gonna have to sit there and we're gonna have to
When I'm ready and not before.
So we're 13. This is a 15 zone, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and clear out as much as we can on the way to the next zone, and that should pretty much get us right about the level or level us. There we go. Now that we've leveled, we can just go ahead and just run on through. Yeah, it's one of the things that you kind of learn later on is like, hey,
The air stinks.
you don't need to fight everything.
Anything or two here.
There we go. We'll put that together. So we got Absolution, Ball Absolution to be exact. So we're going to switch this over to Absolution, and we're going to switch this over to Vol Absolution. Oh, I'm sorry. And then this one over to there. Now, what that's going to do is that gives us the ability to have our zombies. We're going to get our Vol Absolution configuration in place, which should be able to just go ahead and run through things from now on. As soon as we get our guys up, we can just go ahead and just you and me. Not that one.
When I'm ready and not before. I barely recognize myself.
Really?
Why am I doing that? Did it the wrong way. I gotta get shield charge.
Your trouble.
Let me go here.
You've had a sail, Exile.
Get myself moving around a little faster.
Hail. God Slayer.
Get a little shield charge. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta do this. Minion damage. Change this over to shield charge. Change that to there.
Don't hurry back.
Go ahead and get this done. Oh yeah, let me oh, look at that. We done level. All I was doing was looking at my inventory and we level. There we go. There we go. Way. There we go. All right, there we go.
Really?
I am Groot, the Orient.
All right, we're going Herald of Ash, Herald of Thunder, Herald of Ice, Desecrate, Arctic Armor. We can do the Arctic Armor just to get get us through what we're doing.
Going. You and the rope.
You are. Stay true to you, yes.
The Herald of Purity is a little bit of extreme. We'll pull Herald of Purity instead of summoning some skitter bots. Some skitter bots that could be used right now until we get
Stay true to you.
Herald of Purity in place.
When I'm ready, and not before.
There we go. We're just gonna keep on moving. Keep on moving. There we go.
I caught. You missed a valuable lesson, sister. Never let the power go to
There we go. Come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Oops. I forgot. What was I? What was I talking about? Oh my gosh! I was telling myself I needed to do it. Now I don't forgot what it was. Never mind. I need Predator no matter what.
The spirit hunts with you.
So this goes in place of combustion, because combustion is not needed anymore. Minion life will go in place of elemental proliferation up here. And then the only other thing that we have is fresh meat. Fresh meat's actually a pretty strong thing. We can do that. Do that.
Be kind, if you can.
Fresh meat actually would go better with the Herald of Purity, but we're just not in the Herald of Purity yet. Oh, now I remember. All right, let's just go this way.
You need more mana. This land has no time for avaricious little despots like you.
Woo, that's what we do there.
I have seen. There's use. I am so.
Woo!
Wits about you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Speak. Travel far. Greeting.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Sold some. What have you got? Ah, what are we shipping?
Man, let's manage the stove, baby. I made 5C. And let me get my mana potion. All right, let's go back to Act 1.
Damn. Farewell. Quite a strength.
I thought you were goodbye.
Oh, wow. I completely forgot that.
Everything dies.
Completely forgot about Flooded Depths. There we go. Forgot about getting that extra point there. go. Hey, what's up, sheepish? I'm running a witch, something I don't normally do. I don't normally run a witch, but they kind of gutted the Templar this version of this build. So the only real way to get, you know, real good DPS and power out of this is to go to witch. But we're doing pretty good. We got this.
Fascinating.
Yeah, the character feels good. Well, all characters feel good if they're using absolution. Let's just be honest. All characters feel good if they use absolution. We're getting there to the point where absolution is gonna. We're gonna see. We're not into the into end game or where my character is ready to go yet. This is just leveling through the axe, and we're leveling through the axe pretty quickly. We're hoping for some lucky drops while we're leveling. We haven't got any lucky drops yet. No, it's not gonna be absolution all the way through though. I want to point that out. This is not absolution all the way through. This is just me using absolution to level. Okay, let me show you exactly what the plan is. Okay, so I did this as a Templar maybe about a league or two ago. But while I was sitting there leveling and doing my thing, I found one of these. Soul Rest. And so Soul Rest summons a Phantasm when you consume a corpse. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be setting up that and try to get the what's it called? The monolithic helmet. And if I could get both of those, then if I can get both of those, then should be able to run that staff. And by running that staff, I'll be able to do a lot of damage. Ooh, got hit. So we're gonna try to get ourselves through as fast as we can. The man, the myth, the legend. Yes, the man, the myth, the legend. What's up, big dog? I'm playing a witch. Oh, we did yet? I'm playing a witch. The class I always don't go with. The one that I usually just be like, okay, yeah, the witch is a character, but I usually don't run it. Blasphemy must be weird having defense. Forget you. I had defense as a Templar.
Pity. I think we could have been friends.
Oh, the assassin with like paper armor. Hey, leave my assassin alone. I'm not ready for Gauntlet. I am not ready for Gauntlet. I've been sitting there. I went with the well, you know, the one I ran with starting off. So I'm actually considering going with a bow build because it's the only one that actually looks like it might be able to handle Gauntlet. My main problem with Gauntlet right now is what to do around about 30. So let me go ahead and just break it down where my problem is. And this is pretty much the problem with the assassin. So completely the problem with the assassin. Okay. So the assassin between 1 and 28, perfectly fine with just weapons, power, using your power, whatever power you choose. 1 to 28, you're usually good. Okay. Roundabout, my main concern for Gauntlet is it's too short for a family man with a job to push hard. Yes, that's true. That's true. So my problem is like when you get to a certain point, you get to that point of 28, cutting over to something that is actually functional hurts. That's where I have my problems and my issues. So your DP, either you can go and your DPS will either lack off or drop off if you stick with the power that you use to level up, because you just can't enhance it. You don't have the enhanced capabilities to be able to move yourself past where your bottleneck is. After you get past, now don't get me wrong, when you get past that point, if you can survive past that point, you become strong. And you got to just kind of get past that point. But this is, the problem is you die during that process. So you get yourself up to, let's say, you get yourself, if you stick with the same power you leveled with, you can get yourself all the way up to around about 40, 50. Then your DPS is, dropping off dramatically unless you have a meta or OP power. Let's just be honest. Poison Concoction is a very good power, but I can't play it. There's some other powers that are really good, but I'm unable to play them. Like, let's just be honest. Viper Strike, super powerful. Viper Strike is a super powerful power. I just can't play it. I just can't play it. I'm unable to play. Got myself in a specific spot where I got getting hammered by these giant dudes.
I survived the bits of Trothus. I'll survive you.
So that's my main problem is with it right now is I can get, okay, so
My work in progress.
I can use Blade Trap, get myself all the way up into Malagaro, fight Malagaro, and usually that's where my DPS falls off. I can do Cobra Lash, and then what that happens is my DPS falls off because I'm not really good at crafting. So crafting up a good weapon can be kind of hard. I might be able to compensate that because we're using we're inside of a crafting league, and the league mechanic is all about crafting.
Really?
Now, also, when you get to, so they say you take Shadow and you get them up to that point, you can do Spell Slinger, Desecrate, and explode, Detonate Dead, and do Spell Slinger, Detonate Dead, and just kind of use that and just kind of kill things through things and everything like that. And what you would do is you would need to make sure that you get yourself a Raised Spectre configuration and keep it defensive while you're just sitting there and you're just spamming Detonate Deads against your enemy. You can do that, but I find that can be interesting. Let's put it like that. That can be an interesting configuration.
General Britain, wise to stand. Good luck. Watch yourself.
So these are the things that I've been running into and trying to figure out. So with the bow configuration, it kind of works. And the reason why you can get it to work is not because of the damage, or it's not because of the damage. Let's just be honest. It's not damage wise. Well, kind of it is. Okay, so on this side of the tree, you have a lot of attack speed increases. And since you get a lot of attack speed increases, you can do mana forged arrows and just kind of use mana as much as possible, burn away as much mana, and then have your mana forged arrow projectiles always going off. That's a good thing. They might not be able to do a ton of damage, but you got so many of them that, hey, guess what? It's doing a ton of damage. It's massive amounts of hits, not massive amount of damage. So this is my gauntlet dilemma. That's my gauntlet dilemma. And it's gonna, it's gonna come. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. The question is, how are we gonna compensate for it and get what we need? Being #1 assassin is all that matters. Oh, that was terrible. Not wearing anything really, so. But we're gonna work on it. I still have a couple of runs in me. I would have been playing a little bit more on with this guy, or leveled up a little bit more on with this guy, but my family members have been pushing real hard on Power World, and they've been, get on Power World, play with us. I'm like, okay. So what's been going on is we're kind of about the same level. My brother's he's maybe 2 levels higher than me, but we've been kind of, just chilling and pretty much it's just attacking, bosses together and doing the boss attacks together. I mean, you can always level yourself up so you can actually empower where you can do the bosses all by yourself. But we've been enjoying, you know, attacking creatures together and what we have a tendency of doing, which my brother likes to get on me about, is he says I'm stealing all the piles because I throw my pile balls better, you know, faster than he does. So he always sitting there saying that I'm stealing his piles and I'm stealing his kills. But that's what he says. He says I'm stealing all his piles and taking all his money and stuff like that. Then we also like to, you know, his favorite thing to say is, especially like if a fight is like really close and we're like, oh my gosh, almost dying and stuff like that. He'll come in and he'll if he gets the last kill, he'll sit, or the last shot and get the kill. He'd be like, saved your life. That's one of his little catchphrases that he saved your life. Even if you would have been okay, he still will tell you he saved your life. So now, just like in Power World, just like in PoE, in Power World, I am the same. I play the game, but ooh, I get smoked a lot. And in Power World, it's so funny too, because you lose all your stuff, right? And you resurrect in some place close. You can choose your resurrection location, right? So I resurrect as close as I can to try to come back and get my gear. And I'll resurrect, try to come back to get my gear. I'll come back for my gear and it's like, really? Really?
I'd love to see the insides of this spell. I can't abide housework.
Woohoo! We gotta get the strength. Gotta get that strength. I got that. But that's always a fun thing, is you sitting there. Now I actually have been going up against like the bosses, the Seal Tomb bosses, capturing them and stuff like that, and trying to capture multiple of them. And I've been doing this what you want to call it, the raids with my pals, trying to, you know, sending them out to make them stronger. I've been doing stuff like that. It's been pretty fun. Don't get me wrong, it's been pretty fun. My nephew went to Portugal though. He left out the country. So because he went out of the country, my brother, he hasn't been online recently. He's been kind of, you know, he's been incognito. Let me check something real quick. Oh, wow. I'm talking junk about that boy, and he's on the server. He's on the server. Oh, wow. What's frustrating this league? Why are you so frustrated? And no 6 link. Wow, that's terrible. And you can farm easy.
I'm of House Kayakson. That should be warning enough.
Just blasting charts. Yep. I mean, charts are ridiculous in getting you stuff. So my question, are we dead yet? Are you running a self-cast detonate dead, or did you go with a spell slinger?
Really?
Smingo! Nah, I've got another character. This is one of those ones where, character selection was the start of the league was an assassin. So I said curse it all flame. I should have just called all flame, but But either way it goes, I started with the assassin. He's 83. He can get through most stuff. He's cast on crit. And I'm at that point right now that it's like investing chaos into it just to try to get it to function. And I'm disillusioned with it. Let's put it like that. I'm disillusioned with the build. And the reason why I'm disillusioned with the build is because the amount of damage that it does. I mean, I done put maybe about 80, maybe 90 C into the build. And with 80 or 90 C in the build, it is not hitting like I want it to. So I'm disillusioned. It's like, this is not going to get where it needs to be. So then I started this assassin, and I started this assassin just to, you know, to deal with working with the gauntlet and working the gauntlet. And I was just talking to Are We Dead Yet about this. Most likely the gauntlet configuration that I will be running will be something with a bow. And the reason why is because it has handled so much better than most other things. And that's not because of the gear, because I've actually just switched over a lot of the gear so I can go ahead and run this route. But there are some things that I find that is very good with it. I need to get this more attack speed, extra arrows. I got to get this for the piercing. There's a bunch of things that are good. I'm gonna have to revamp some of this because like these nodes are gonna come back out. We're gonna go ahead and go down and around, but we're not doing that right now because we needed DPS at the start. But like I was saying with Are We Dead Yet, I was like, yeah, it's probably gonna be that. That's gonna be the DPS hasn't dropped off. And one of the things that I have found with the assassin is you go this certain route, at a certain point your DPS will drop off unless you do some serious investment into your gear or know how to do certain things to get around stuff, get a particular mechanic to work exactly the right way. One of the things that I was sitting there and I had talked to Are We Dead Yet about was like Spellslinger. Spellslinger, Detonate Dead is probably really good. Mana Forged Arrow has been working out really well for me. Cobra Lash works until you get to around about 28-30. Then you have to invest and make sure you get a good weapon or you're gonna fall off. If you do Blade Trap is almost the same type of thing. You can just melt the bosses all the way up until you get to Malagaru. But then at Malagaru time frame, your DPS plunges unless you can figure out a way to get your weapons increased. And yeah, so he's doing cast on crit, detonate dead. That would actually probably work out really well as well. Work out really good too. There is some things that I'm thinking about with the cast on crit. I just need to figure out if it'll work. And currently, I just didn't feel like running down that path. And what I mean by that is, hold for a second. Calhoun, yo, what up, Mal? I've been lurking while I'm at. Oh, that's Evan. Oh, okay. Hey, how's it going, Evan? Hey, what's going on? I have a negative 27 mana cost of non-channeling skills. Everything is free, and I can run absolutely any map mod. So out can go is sweet. Yeah, okay. I can see that. I can see that. I'm just like I said, I still got a problem, and I'm trying to figure out, and that's where I'm right now, where I'm at. I'm trying to figure out what would be a good thing in the gauntlet, getting through the gauntlet without DPS drop off. Because let's just be honest. If you're going to be running the gauntlet and you're going to be doing the gauntlet, you need to be able to just decimate every boss going through, because they have all these mechanics and these other things and all these things that are popping up, and they make it really damaging. And like in the last league, they had ruin, and they added ruin to it, and so you need to be able to melt the boss as fast as possible. I mean, just totally decimate the boss. And if you're unable to decimate the boss, then you've got a problem. Hold up a second. I'm looking for my. I bought since everybody's gone plague. I bought the other pack. I bought the other pack because I wanted to be able to. Yeah, I bought the other pack because I wanted to be that guy. Clean up the area, boy. Clean up the area. Okay. Want to see my character? It's public. Can you Eldritch Craft with an all flame mechanic? Exceptional fire exposure on hit would be nice. I don't know. I don't know if you can. Now, second, let me get here. That's docks. That's that. That's that. Oh, gotta go over here. Sorry, trying to figure out where I gotta go. Switching out to talk about the powers, or talk about the character, kind of threw me off for a second. What I'll do, all we did yet, is at the end of the league, when I'm done playing and stuff like that, we can go over and look at your character, unless you want to show off and you kind of want everybody to know right now that how your build is. I mean, I can look at it, but. So this character is actually okay until you get to really? Really? I can't believe I ran into that problem. Woo!
Watching me burn back in audience business. That wasn't very nice.
So Gravicius is in play now. That means I got Animated Guardian. And a Spectre. And we're gonna keep on running through. So as I was saying before, we're just gonna run on through, try to get through to the end. Or what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to the to 60. That is gonna be the at 60 we can get the we'll get the increase in DPS by having what you want to call it. Biggest DPS to add to the config somehow is that I have the top 4 HP Spectre in my pool. Oh, we did. Yeah, it just wants me to pull up his stuff. All right, here's our we did yet's character. He wants to he wants to show off his character. Okay, so his character cast on crit. He's got Lancing Steel of Spraying, which we already knew. Lancing Steel of Spraying, increased critical strike damage or critical strike damage support. Desecrate, fire penetration, and detonate dead of chain reaction. Right. And then so he's running around. He's got the Raised Spectre with the precision flesh and stone, which is awesome, and arrogance. He's got Decoy Totem, mark on hit, and Assassin's Mark. He's running Summon Stone Golem, Meat Shield, Minion Life, and that's for extra heal, just in case everybody don't know that. Herald of Ash is actually really good because what it does is it increases burn damage and overkill damage, so that you get more explosions. Cast when damage taken, Steel Skin, Shield Charge, and Flame Dash. Purity of Elements, Petrified Blood, and Zealotry. I don't understand unless he's planning on going over here for some stuff. I don't understand why he pathed that direction, but hey, that works. I think he's doing it so he can get to this one. But that's what he got there. Let's see here. Where do you see ascendancies? Ascendancy stuff. Oh, it's gotta be like this. There you go. So he chose Mistwalker, which everybody should choose. He chose this and he chose that. He went with the power charge here, but he didn't. Go too heavy into some other things, but that's okay. He's got a pretty good configuration. So that's all we did yet's build. %75% dodge. I'm always a node away. 27 and 30. Uh-oh. Need to do a little bit of killing. Oh, come on. That was terrible. Some more life there would have been okay. There's a couple of things that I should do, which I haven't done yet for this particular build. I need to get off of shadow configuration, because I know I'm missing like the wands for enhanced damage for my guy. I know I'm missing it. I know I'm missing it. Get this there we go. Create a filter, auto adjust, campaign, bills and minions. Sorry about this, I just gotta. Okay, it says it updated, so let me go here. Here, and there you go. That'll give me, now minion stuff will drop so I can actually see minion stuff, because I definitely had the shadow configuration on. 28. There we go. So we're just sitting here, just, you know, getting a little more health, getting a little more capabilities. Woo! There we go. There we go. Let's go.
Conquered, you had to choose mine.
Yes, I chose yours.
Evil imagination. I'll mourn your passing, sister. I'll mourn your passing, sister. Damn you!
That's right.
I loved your work, Piously.
All right, let's see what we got here. We have Ray Spectre, which is the most important thing.
Be well.
And then we get over here. Talk to that guy.
Is it you quiet? Unfortunate. Have fun elsewhere.
What is it?
It's sell, sell, and sell. I think I'll.
Watch yourself.
Rip it. Rip it. Grrr. can't wear this thing anyway. Ah.
What's up?
I chose the wrong one. It required well, I actually need to do some work here. Look at this. Look at this. There's lots of ones I can't use. Wow. So gloves. This one we'll take the energy shield glove. Then we're gonna take yeah, we're gonna take those two.
Bring me back something nicer.
Rip it. Race it. Race it. Man, I'm gonna race that thing again. Race it. Okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept that when it's something to wear. Race it. Come on, people. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Give me something good. That's race it. This game is being real mean. Come on, come on. I'm burning scours. I'm burning scours. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the best I can do right there. I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Need something? See you. Need something?
Yes, I need something. I need a good bone ring. That's what I need. I need a good bone ring, a good mana potion. I can't wear that until I'm 30. Okay, yeah, that'll work.
See you.
So this bone ring right here, we're gonna see what we can do. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll keep it. Okay, I'll keep it. All right. So we'll put this there. Hold up. We'll pull this out. Oh, we're gonna do quality on that. Quality on our raised specter people. Then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna talk to this dude. We're gonna get our other things we need. We need an animated guardian. We need a meat shield, which we should have access to. We don't have meat shield. I gotta do library before I can do meat shield. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Be careful.
Oh,
Yes.
come on. You gotta be better than that.
Careful.
We go back to Act 2 just in case Act 2 has a heavy build, which is kind of interesting. You notice that, while you're doing these acts and you talk to these people, no heavy belt. Ooh, hold up. I saw it. It has a minion one. This was 15. This one's 16. But take the 16 and strip it. Take the 16 and strip it. 16 is bigger than 15, people. 16 is bigger than 15 by 1 point. 1 point. By 1 point. There you go, heavy belt. That's all I needed right there. So we got 2 things that we needed to get this right. So we're gonna go ahead and take that wand up to there. We're gonna strip it. Strip it. All right, we're gonna put that on. Boom. Okay. So with the wand, we're gonna be a little bit more circumspect on the wand. We're gonna do a little work on the wand. What we're gonna do is we're going to the S's. We're gonna do minion. And I think we can do minion on a one-handed weapon. Minion increased damage. I am always winning, sir. Always winning. There you go. Look at that. Spell damage, critical strike chance. That's all I needed to see right there. Bam. 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 Y'all didn't know I was that awesome at the y'all didn't know I was that awesome. Yeah. Show me what you crafted. Let's see here. 172 physical. 80 physical. Physical damage. Critical strike chance. Accuracy. And attack speed while a rare or unique enemy is nearby. That increased explicit physical modifier magnitude thing is pretty nice. Hold up, let me look at that. 44% tangibility. Hey, that's working. That's how you work it. All right, hold on for a second. Let me. I got sidetracked. What am I thinking? Ray Spectre. Animated. Oh, there you go. I remember what it was. I'm going back to Act 2. Pick up my thing. I gotta get that increased minion life. All right, so that takes care of that for now. We're gonna have to go outside and get a Spectre real quick. I found them. Carnage Chieftain. That's all we needed right there.
There you go.
We'll go with that. go with this. We'll go with oh, I need a better one. We'll just go with this one. And we'll go with helmet wise, they don't have nothing.
Good luck.
Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Helmet and gloves. I need gloves.
You looking sharp?
You got some gloves? Come on now. Give me a good set of gloves. Gloves, gloves, gloves. No gloves. Okay. We'll just go with what we got. There we go. All right, we working it. We working it. Bling. All right, all right. Let's get to more damage for the minions. More minion damage. There we go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and execute one of the old school configurations that we used to do. And they ain't gonna hurt nothing, but you know. I think I have access to it now. I'll go over here and find out. But yep, I gotta be 31. Never mind. Don't have access to it just yet. Don't have access to it just yet. But we're working on it. We're working on it. Hold up, let me go back up here. I might have to check that out one of these times, see what that does. I have to do a glacial shield swipe build. Just because. Just because. I don't even know what this thing does, really.
Remember, Dominus, what goes up must come down.
Hey, this is a retaliation power. That's actually pretty cool. We'll have to look at that. We'll look at it later. There we go. There we go. As long as I go all the way through, I don't need that one spot. Let's just go to the upper scepter of God. Yeah, let's go, let's go. We are gonna work our way through. Now, gotta wait. My animated guardian is barely staying alive. Barely staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about that one. Y'all don't know nothing about that one. Who doesn't know the Bee Gees?
You'd bite the master that called you here, witch?
Well, I will say, okay, some people know, others don't. How about that?
Seen the true face of God, Exile? The touch of God! Drink not from God! The touch of God! This world is an illusion, Exile.
Mm-hmm. The world is an illusion, Exile. Let's go. That's how we roll. That's how we roll.
Not a cockroach, she speaks. Let's see where it comes from.
You know, I actually wanted to mess with you for a second. Just, you know, I thought about it a little bit late, lycanthropy. I really did. What I you said the Bee Gees, and I was sitting there, and for some reason my brain just a second ago was like, what's one of those old school bands that was very famous in that time frame? And it's close enough to mix up with the Bee Gees. That's what went through my brain just a second ago. There we go.
How do I keep ending up in such lovely places?
Not much, Sniper, not much. I'm playing a witch right now, trying to level a witch. So I can actually do end game and all the other stuff. Hold up. Corruption mantle. Nice. Wow. That's actually pretty nice. I like that. That's a great chest, dude. Everybody has now started using the league mechanic, I see. I told everybody the league mechanic was great. Nobody was listening to me. Now everybody's like, ooh, league mechanic. This is awesome. I told everybody, don't sleep on that league mechanic. Right now, I'm just trying to get up to the, you know, so I can stop being like you, be like Mike. I'm trying to be like Mike.
Dramaturgy just keeps getting the best.
You guys are just rocking it now. So I can't say the shadow got to where it is today due to just sheer will. Through sheer will. Carry on, Gollum. Yeah, I'm gonna go carry on just cause.
Go where you are needed.
Through sheer will. Think. Oh, what was I gonna do? Going back here to buy a gem. That's right. Buy a gem.
Good day.
That's right, that hypothermia. Yes, enemies that are chilled. There you go. We'll pull this off. Put that to work. That gives me that chill. It'll give them that little bit of extra damage. Then, what was it? What other things I needed to do? Oh, I can't put that in place just yet. Oh, I need to pick up that one power. Got to pick up the power I'm gonna use in one of the powers I'm gonna use later on. Sake. I just not by. There we go. Now what we're doing right here is we're just kind of working our way through. Trying to be like Sniper. There we go. Ah! There we go. We're getting our little minion army together. You know what I really need to do? Figure out a way to make all the, make a build for the Templar, a minion build for the Templar, where one minion is lightning, one minion is fire, one minion is lightning, fire, one minion is cold. So if I could do a 1, a 1, and a 1. I wonder how much damage I could actually wreck out of that system. The reason why I bring that up, and the only reason I'm bringing that up, is because we know recently that these minion, that these rares are getting resistances to whatever our primary damage output is. You know, it's like, oh, he's lightning, so I'm gonna make sure he can't do any damage versus lightning. I'm wondering if I had a configuration where all the minions were like, you know, were a different type of damage. Would that mess up their ability to be like, yeah, we're making this too easy for you. We're just gonna give creatures resistances to whatever you got. I think it's harder to scale all elemental types at the same time. I know. could do it though. I think I could get it. I don't think it'll be doing very, very well, but I think I could do it. What I mean by that is, for minions, it's not that big. It's not that big of a thing. The reason why is, okay, so the key is figuring out how to get each minion to have its own damage output. So add fire to added fire to one minion, add cold to another minion, add lightning to another minion, right? So then, and this is where I'm thinking, this is where my brain is thinking. And I might be able to do it. I might be able to do it. My brain is like tick, 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 tick right now. It's like tick, 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 tick. The key is to get them to work together in some format, okay? And what I mean by that is, so let's say the cold minion. We know the cold minion is you're gonna want to have the cold minion have the ability to do like to chill and stuff like that, right? So you probably put something on it like ice bite maybe, and then one of the other minions, maybe the lightning minion or something like that, you put hypothermia on it, which gives it another 30, or which gives it a more multiplier of around about 30%. I think it's 30, maybe 40%. A more multiplier, which could be good. But then what you're going to do to see what you need, what I'm going to have to do is try to get it so that the minions work together. So in other words, the lightning minion would put chill out and then do more damage because chill's out. The cold minion would do more damage because something's chilled. Then you would do something like a fire damage, or lightning damage would do more damage if something is shocked. But then you would have to kind of figure out how to rotate them so that each individual one is individual and they do their thing, but they work together in damage output, enhancing each other's damage output. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. You could do it multiple different ways. Like, no, that wouldn't work. That would work, but it's a good question. It's a good question. What would we be able to do?
I need more mana.
Woohoo. Already raised one of those guys still. Hey, what level am I? 33. That's decent. That's decent. So I gotta go to the end game kind of stuff. I don't want to spend money on this guy because, but hey, you gotta spend to win. Spin to win. Nah. Okay, so let's see here. What we got? So right now the Cyclone's going, return projectiles, contagion of transference, unbound ailments, soul rend of the spiral, and cast on crit. That's what That's the rule. That's what we're rolling with right now. This is what we're rolling with. Now this, we're kind of doing some physical type damage configuration, chance to poison, stuff like that with this. Now I have thought about leveling and getting things into these things like this. That will give us a good amount of extra damage, but we still have to do the third. We get it 1, 2, 3. Got those 3. We could, and this is just me, pull the bifurcation out because it's not really doing too much, I don't think.
Ahoy there!
Let's see.
No, what you
We'll
don't
pull
know
this out.
now, do you? Hmm?
We'll put it in here under Mist Walker. Let's see if this holds us back.
This is your eternity.
Look at that. Ah! Interesting. I just saw something that kind of made me think about something. It doesn't happen. thing got Soul Eater. The power that everybody hates. Soul Eater. I love it when I have Soul Eater, but I just don't like it when they got Soul Eater. Which is my main problem with this guy right now. He's dying out at 7. At 7. Dying out at 7. This is why I'm going to the Witch, and I've been playing the Witch. Because the Witch, I can constantly get, it's easy. You just kind of, and you're good. That other guy, there we go. Ding.
That would just make life complicated.
Let's go.
It was here in the pits of Cleopas, killing rabid dogs and wild boars before I could even be considered a man. This is so glorious of an end. I care nothing for your past, only your future. You will have to fight.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Now, if you notice, the zombies have actually been hitting pretty hard, mainly because of this, the summon skitterbot, hypothermia configuration. If they chill, they get extra damage. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't make the zombies like super powerful, but it definitely allows me to walk around, cast it once, and kind of letting them do a little bit of damage. Most of the time, it's just them just absorbing hits. And let's just be honest, that's all we really want them to do is absorb a hit. We never use them as damage dealers because they just aren't that good as damage dealers these days. You remember when zombies used to be like, a real contender? They used to be a real contender. I mean, they used to do damage. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. There we go. Did I make 34? I think I did, didn't I? Oh, I did make 34. I could put put that guy in here and summon. Now I have another minion I can deal with. All right, all right. There we go. There we go. Look at all that. There we go. Oh. Okay. There we go. Let's kill him. Kill him. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Y'all took a hit. Y'all took a hit. I would say you took a hit for me, but nah. I don't think that's what really happened.
The ideal of victory. Is your passion enough to claim a crown? A king of swords is nothing. He cannot defend his crown.
I need more mana.
Miss this. Just bloody die.
Sorry to have to break this to you.
Oh, he died. That's another one. Another one. Another one. Okay, so what we can do now, this is where we get interesting. We can take ourselves into the fashion that, yeah, we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go. Let's go. I was gonna debate on it, but no debate, no debate. It's the only way to go.
So this is what
We got this. See, I'm a witch and I'm a necromancer witch and I ain't a necromancer yet. I need to go and get my ascend. After this zone, let's go ascend, because that's a very important thing for us to continue our progression. There we go. Kong Stronghold. Yeah, baby. There we go. Woohoo! Let's go.
That's what you get for losing your temper, Carl.
Ding, and he's out. Spell Echo is like a huge thing for Absolution. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Go up here and get this Spell Echo.
No love for Dior.
Gotta be 38 to use it though. Oh, so terrible. Woohoo! Oh,
We open. I have seen Deshre. You will be
oh,
remembered.
gotta go up here. These people are the
Be
ones.
careful. Yes. Bye.
Ha ha. I'm cleaning the plague up. So, well, ooh, 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 ooh. One of the things that we're gonna, that actually could be interesting as well. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Let me look. My brain was working on overtime on that one. Just some thoughts that are going through my brain on how to run that Templar build, where you have a different minion that does does a different different things, and then having them work together to be able to do the damage output. I was looking. I just thought about there's a way to do it. There is a way to do it. Running specters. So there's this thing with specters, right? Well, not a thing with specters. There's this thing with so one of the things that I was sitting there was going through my brain. Let's see if I can get this in a fashion that hits the screen without. There we go. So there's this minion gem, support gem. I'm thinking about. Let me see if it works. Communion. No, congregation. You know what that one? Elemental army. That's it. It inflicts exposure on hit, applying -10 to the elemental resistance, matching the highest damage type taken by the enemy. Minions from supported skills deal 10 to 19% more elemental damage. So if you get elemental army and you have a lightning, a cold, and a fire minion, and you're running so you're running those. What else could you run? That's the thing. That's the thing. And then I have a couple of other things that are traveling around in my brain. Servant of Decay. That's actually an interesting thing. Now the question is, can you have a Montracle's grasp with a miscellaneous? Where is it? Where's Foulborn? Foulborn. Oh, miscellaneous tab, isn't it? Can you Foulborn? Yeah, Foulborn. Yes. Is there a Foulborn of that? No, there isn't. That would have been nice if you could have fileborn that and got this switched out. That would have been beautiful. That would be interesting. So if you had 9 zombies, you have 18. 18, cut that back to 9. That might be able to work. Oh, I forgot. I gotta go early today. All right, guys, let me get on off here. I gotta go a little bit early today. I gotta get a couple of things knocked out so I can, be on tomorrow morning. I've enjoyed myself. This is there are some things going around in my brain I'm gonna have to look at. You know how I get if I start getting ideas, I have to kind of POB it out or play it out to see if it actually functions. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out, and I hope this helps you in your quest for ultimate power. I will talk to y'all tomorrow.